From experience as a gay person in Nairobi, I'd say is bittersweet, but mostly on the bitter side. Well, for stigma, I've faced a series of stigma as a gay man, first of all, and a little bit of feminine presenting. There's a lot of bad mouthing, those small words that people talk behind your back, thinking that you're not hearing. Yes, I've had that. I've also been raided in my home, yeah, and I was arrested for the allegations of being queer. I've also been evicted. Those are just some of the forms of stigma I've faced. I've grown thick skin and endurance. I am not the same person I was before. If it was a couple of years back, I'd say it would have affected me so badly, because back then my mental health was not really doing well due to the stigma and discrimination I was facing as a queer person. I am majorly focused in the HIV space. Yes, I am a HIV champion, openly living with HIV, by the way. I'd say the point of living authentically myself is what really drives me, and the fact that I realized that I do not have to prove anything to anyone for me to be able to live. First, before I got to know about the queer-friendly drop-in centers that we have in Nairobi, I didn't used to go to any place to seek any sexual reproductive health. I used to keep everything to myself or treat myself through the chemist. That was around the time I got infected with HIV. Yeah, but after that, I'd say it's become easy for me, and also now the fact that I am an advocate for sexual reproductive health, I'd say it's easy for me to access, because I know what I'm going to access and I know how to ask for what I want to access. The queer-friendly spaces or the drop-in centers that serve gay people, I'd say they're knowledgeable about the sexual reproductive health of LGBTQ persons. But if you come to the other side, to the general public hospitals, this is when we have a problem, because we still have stereotypes, and we still have health providers who are still stuck in those back days. They still don't understand what LGBTQ people need for their sexual reproductive health, mostly for trans people. This is where we have a problem, because, for instance, I'm a trans person and I go to a public hospital, I give my identification, it shows a different name from what they are saying. Now that in itself becomes a problem. After I got infected, I was accessing my medication from a public hospital. First of all, I'm feminine presenting. Even if I'm wearing masculine presenting clothes, it still has its way of showing. They used to give us those certain eyes of maybe there's something we're saying that we're not saying it. Yeah, and every time I'd ask for maybe condoms, they'd really pressure me to say or to bring my partner, thinking that my partner was female. There's a lot of information, but not all of it is correct information about HIV prevention and all these other services. For those that are facing stigma or have internalized stigma, I'd say I know it's not an easy road. It's never easy. But the most important thing is that you have, first of all, to learn to love yourself first. Learn to care about yourself. Learn to care about what you think, not what others think. In anything that you do it for yourself first before you do it for any other person. And it's not really anyone's business who you're sleeping with. It's typically your own business. So just be you, love you, and be queer and proud.